Hello, YouTube. Smoking out in the yard again. This time, my trusty Nording with me as well. Again, and some new tobacco to me. Amphora, which I believe is a Dutch company. Nope, sorry, that would be Nottingham, UK. Or the maker is. I don't know. Yeah, I think it's an English company. Making this, it's a mix of Virginia leaves. It's pretty good. Yeah. I was thinking about getting more of this and seeing if I can age this a little bit. Because I've had the pouch for some time now. And I just now opened that pouch and it's kept really well. It was a little moist out of the pouch, which is a good sign that it has been sealed properly. So, might try and, I don't know, get another pouch, jar that in a glass jar and see what happens in a couple of years. Nice, inexpensive tobacco. But yeah, today I was thinking about discussing some problems that I've been having with my older MacBook Pro laptop from 2007. I had this crazy idea one evening that I might actually try and switch the operating system on that thing because I don't use it anymore. So switching to a new operating system would hopefully give the machine some new life and get it going again. Because it's been sitting in my satchel bag for about a couple of years now. And it's a good computer. There's nothing wrong with it except for the battery problem that apparently everybody has had with that this specific year. The battery just expands, and in worst case scenarios, it's broken up the machine inside, so it is expanding into the laptop instead of going out. And I've had this happen for a couple of times, so I've been lucky. It's been expanding outwards. So I thought of just switching the operating system on that baby into a Linux version. Ubuntu. But, as these things tend to go, it's not as simple as I thought. I found a version of Ubuntu that I liked, and that's one of the environments I need to get comfortable working in, and it resembles the Mac environment to some extent. I mean, it's nice, it gets me using the terminal again, and so on and so forth. Now the problem arose a couple of nights ago when I started doing this, and I made a USB stick, a bootable USB stick version. And I started up the older MacBook Pro and stuck that USB in, and then pressed down the Alt or Option key. And I just stared at the screen what's going to happen. And lo and behold, the boot screen came up. Where you decide where you are going to boot your operating system from if you have multiple hard drives. Now it should have recognized the USB stick and brought it up as an option. It's like, oh yeah, you can boot it from here, no problem. Just install your new operating system. But no, that was not the case. I was doing some research, and I need to make a specific USB stick that is FAT32 file protocol, MS-DOS based, and no problem, I did that. I found a program that does that for free. But for some reason, it doesn't still recognize that USB stick. Okay, on to the next step. You can do a DVD. Just burn a DVD and stick it in, and it will find the operating system on the DVD. That seemed straightforward. You just have to burn a DVD. You don't need to do anything to the file or the disk image. It's just put it on a DVD. Go. So I did that. And wouldn't you know, it found the DVD, but it comes up as Windows for some reason. It recognizes this DVD as a Windows installed DVD. That's no problem. That is to be expected. Whether it is Ubuntu or Mint or OpenSUSE or whatever you're looking for in the Linux world, installing this on a Mac from a DVD, it will always come up as a Windows DVD. The system recognizes this. Now, the problem with this is this is pretty good. The problem with this is that the Mac creates a kind of an imitation of the BIOS system, basic input-output system, on the boot screen where you're booting from when you go into that system. Now, I didn't think that this was a problem until I started doing some research more. And I'm not quite sure that it's a problem yet. It's just for that specific installed window. It has to emulate a kind of a PC world, if you will. It creates this environment and then goes on from there. Now, it wouldn't be a problem if it went on from there. Because I switched onto the DVD side and then pressed like continue, go. Just there's an arrow pointing upwards. Select that route. Went there, did that, and nothing happened. Just hung on a screen stating that you need to select your boot method from the CD-ROM. And there's 1 and 2, and there's nothing after those, so either option 1 or option 2 you need to select. And for some reason my keyboard just freezes. It just sits there and does nothing. So that was my Saturday night, trying to figure that out. Other than that, excuse me, other than that, I've just been hanging around the family, with the family. We went to the seaside today. That was nice. So yeah, that is my little Sunday story today. We are at the 12-minute mark now, so I'm going to bid you adieu, and we will see you again. Cheers!